If you've ever had any questions about fly fishing, the art, the mechanics, the equipment, I have a guy here that you really need to talk to. This is Charlie Reading at Reading's Fly Shop. Good to see you again, Charlie.
Good to see you, Tom. Nice to be here.
For folks who have never been to your shop before, why don't you give them an idea of what this is all about here? It's an incredible place.
Well, thank you very much. What we offer here is for people that have never fly fished, or people that have been doing it part-time or full-time, or want to go into maybe some interesting advanced techniques of casting, spay and switch. We're building a pond for them. The biggest part of what we focus on here is to introduce people into fly fishing. And that is people at the very beginning and their intermediate. No dumb questions here, totally open concept, make you feel very comfortable. Just bring yourself and show up and want to learn something about fly fishing. We demystify it.
Yeah, you have any questions, there's the guy to ask right there. Now, you mentioned a pond that you're going to be putting in here. This is going to make your shop, really unique, put you over the top now. Tell us about that.
Well, we have a new pond we're building. I'm very fortunate. I'm in a rural area just next to Bennett Springs State Park, and I've got some nice flat land up here. And I'm building a spay pond, which for those people that have been fly fishing for a while, they've heard the terminology, they understand it. They've never really been able to try it out. But the issue with a switch and spay rod is the ability to actually expand your range of fly fishing in areas that you maybe have never thought about. I don't believe in jamming the square peg in the round hole, but under the conditions, a switch rod in the Ozarks can be a very, very great addition to your single-handed fly rod.
All right, so it's an addition. Now, you talk about things like that. Your shop, of course, is full of all different kinds of equipment that will fit all different needs and skill levels. And I know you've got something coming up really soon that'd be a perfect time for folks to come by. Tell us about that.
Well, that's my 12th annual Fly Fishing Expo. We've had this as our 12th year. And this year we're working on getting the spay pond done so you can try out spay rods. We have a lot of people that show up and donate their time and get involved in fly tying and casting. Most all my major reps will be here. They will have lines of rods that I carry. In addition to that, they'll have some specialized rods I normally don't have in stock. I have a very, very wide range of rods to try out. And the slogan that I've always said, try before you buy. It's very hard to get to know what a rod will do if you're not casting or putting the line on the water or pulling it off the water. It's very difficult to catch fish if they're not in the water. And if you really want to understand casting, you need to have water to complete the cycle of what fly casting is all about.
And you have it right
two ponds here. Yeah, we have this one that we've had for years.
Yeah.
It's our standard pond. It's about 35 by 100 feet. The spay pond we're building is just over on the other lot here. And it's going to be about 55 by 140 feet, which means we have a lot of room you can cast, a lot of room to cast. It's in the open. We can use the single-handed rods or the double-handed rods. And it's going to come in really handy for people to want to try something they've heard about and they want to try.
Okay, who would benefit? I mean, you're saying try. That says to me anybody from the rank amateur all the way to someone who's been doing this for 20, 30 years.
We have a lot of people that do a lot of fly fishing for different fish. In fact, that's what's great about the Ozarks. The Ozarks is not just trout. We have smallmouth, white bass, we have stripers, we have pike and muskie, and largemouth bass, smallmouth bass. We have all kinds of fish in the Ozarks to fish for. The advantage of looking at the diversity of fly rods and lines and links and different actions and different rods is the versatility of the fish we have and the water that we can fish on them with. So double-handed rods allow us to do things in a different way than we normally have with a single-handed rod.
And this is going to be the perfect time to try out something you may have never been introduced. No matter how long you may have fished, you may have never been introduced to this.
Exactly. This is kind of one of those parts of the country where this is not the normal accepted method of fishing yet. It does have its place for those people that want to try something new and different. If you go to the Great Lakes or you go to the Northeast or the Northwest and you go to other places, these things are already in vogue. They've been used around the world for years. It's just a way of trying things out because you've got to have the water and the ability to do it. With spay casting, with double-handed rods, you've got to have water. It doesn't work. You can try it with what they call grass leaders, and you can play this. But if you really want to understand it, you need water.
Still all about the water.
It is.
All right, when is this all going to be happening, Charlie?
It'll be on Memorial Day weekend, starting about 9 o'clock and running to 3:30 or 4. And all of our reps will be here. We have a lot of gear. We'll have different things to try out. We got a lot of things we're giving away. We always do this every year. We give a lot of things away. And if you've never done it, if you've been doing it, this particular year, because of what we're offering, is a unique opportunity to do things that we haven't had before. So if you've been a veteran at it, you got to come down and try it. If you're new at it, you got to come down. If you want to see new tackle, you got to come try it.
It seems to me that no matter how many times you've been at this, you're still a rookie in one way or another.
Oh yeah, I'm always a student.
People want more information, want to know how to find your place. How do they get it, Charlie?
Well, you can either get us on our website at readingsflyshot.com or give us a call here at 417-588-4334. I'm usually here all the time, 7 days a week.
All right.
I'll answer the phone. And we're just 1 mile east of Bennett Springs State Park on Highway 64.
Charlie,
Thanks, Tom.
always good to see you.
You're same here.
I'm telling you, you have any question about fly fishing, come and ask Charlie.
Thank you.
Nearly Famous Deli and Pasta House is where something good is always cooking. Interesting dishes created fresh by cooks who bring family tradition and recipes directly to the table. We do make great sandwiches and homemade soups for lunch. From comfort specials after 5 every weeknight to extra specials Friday and Saturday night, Nearly Famous is your hidden gem for lunch and dinner. Nearly Famous Deli and Pasta House, 4 decades of great cooking.
Want to make your days matter in a career where you make a difference?
At Burl Behavioral Health, you can spend your days making a difference in the lives of people with mental illness and other life challenges.
Apply at burlcenter.com. Burl Behavioral Health. Make it matter.